Hello everyone. So this is the very beginning of my Nutrition 101 series. Why am I doing a Nutrition 101 series for grown-ups? I feel that overall, most of us have not received adequate and consistent information about how to feed ourselves. And that is super important to A, keep ourselves at a healthy weight, healthy BMI, B, make sure that we avoid all of the fad diets and traps that people fall into with eating. The new diets, the new shakes, the new everything. Knowing how to feed yourself is the way that we maintain balance. We don't swing so far in one direction where our diet is harming us because we're eating a ton of processed garbage and we are carrying extra weight, and we're not going to the latest quick fix and falling into the traps of everything that's advertised. So, very beginning of our Nutrition 101 series. What is a calorie? Calorie is a big word, it's a buzzword, people hear it all the time, but most people don't actually know what a calorie is. A calorie is a unit of measurement. It's how much energy it takes to heat water a certain degree. That part is not super important, that's not the part that I focus on. A calorie is a unit of measurement, it's how we measure the energy content of food. So, 1 calorie, what does that mean? All of us have a certain budget of how much our body needs in terms of calories every day. Let's compare it to a budget of a household. Let's say that a certain household needs to make $2,000 a month to pay all of their bills. We get $2,000 a day, let's say, depending on the person, to fulfill our nutritional needs. So that means that every day, if you eat 2,000 calories, you will maintain your body weight. If you eat more than 2,000 calories, you will gain weight. If you eat less than 2,000 calories, you will lose weight. So a calorie is a unit of measurement. Now, just like not every form of currency is the same, not everything that you put into your body is the same. A calorie is a calorie, yes. And there's that old form, calories in equals calories out. And to a certain extent, that is accurate from just a weight loss perspective. But that does not take into account how your body is going to respond and your health in general. So, if you're buying currency and you get paid in gold, that's obviously a very durable currency. That is going to make sure that over the long run, the amount that you're bringing in is not going to fluctuate due to inflation and things like that. If you're eating quality nutrients, 2,000 calories of quality carbs, fats, proteins, you're going to do a lot better than if you're eating 2,000 calories of ice cream and French fries and things like that. So a calorie is a unit of measurement of how we determine our energy needs. All of us have a slightly different calorie need depending on our height, our weight, and our activity level. I'm going to link below a great calorie calculator to figure out how many calories you need at this time in your life. It's going to vary based on if you're nursing, if you're pregnant, if you're trying to gain weight, if you're trying to lose weight, how tall you are, how much you weigh right now. So you want to calculate your specific budget, just like every family has a different budget depending on how much money they're making, what their bills look like. So everyone has different calories. That's their budget. You can consume your calories or pay into your budget in many different ways. It is obviously better to look at healthier sources, comparative to gold, than it is to look at garbage sources, comparative to, let's say, at this point the dollar, unfortunately, but let's say you're getting paid in candy bars. That's obviously not going to be the best way to get compensated. So you're going to go below, you're going to figure out your calories, and from there we can get a good idea of how many calories your body needs every day or your budget. I'm going to break this down into super small lessons throughout this nutrition series because I feel like it's much easier to understand nutrition in tiny little bites than it is to understand nutrition as a whole. So your only job after watching this video, figure out your budget, figure out your calories, and we'll go from there. Thanks, guys.